right, well, I guess we'll hopefully start here soon.
Well, Johnny come lately's not here.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't leave a note or anything, so.
Can he write?
Yeah, I actually don't.
Oh, no,
know.
he can trace. I knew that.
Oh, okay.
But that's about it.
I haven't seen any artistic ability from him, and I don't even mean that as a slam. I literally just haven't seen anything.
Guys! Oh, God.
That's okay.
They're coming. They're.
No, we can start.
She's coming. I'm sorry. We gotta go.
We do. It's
gotta
time
go.
to start the show.
We gotta go. What?
You need to sit down. Just have a seat.
No.
Now I understand
you
where
don't
all that
understand. You don't
sissy
understand.
Mary
You don't
crying has
understand.
been coming for a while.
Yeah, and that was off camera before we even started.
Oh.
All right. Welcome back to this week's
Hey.
episode of Rabbit Hole Report. I am Jake.
We're starting now?
I am Tom.
What?
Your name?
Tony.
Don't say it like a question.
Tony.
Yeah. We do.
Okay.
Yes. Good. Authoritative.
Guys, I've been running around for a week straight. Have you? I mean,
I don't
I've
mean-
had the worst week.
Same. And I don't mean to just take over here, but let me tell you this, and I think you guys will understand.
Right.
Last night, trying to get to sleep, but I'm sure you've had one of those nights where the blanket's just like a little bit too warm.
Oh, yeah.
The mattress and the blanket are a little too warm, and you have to keep switching back. You know, like fan, and you take the blanket down.
Right.
Now I need the space heater and mattress and the comforter back up.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like I feel like I've got bags under my
I
eyes.
don't
It
know
has
how
been
you-
harrowing.
I do not know how you get through that.
Thank
That
you.
is tough.
Thank you. I appreciate that support.
My gosh, I can't even imagine what that had to feel like.
Terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. I can't imagine anything worse. What about you?
I still haven't been to sleep.
At all?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
Eye drops. It's like I feel like I've run a mile, every night when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, I actually feel a little bad for, not taking your thing into consideration there.
No, that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't because we share this. It's almost torturous.
It is. And
Yeah.
I cannot think of anything worse.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I can.
we spent enough time on silly, useless stuff.
Okay. All right.
So last week we were talking about toys and dangerous toys at that, and that kind of led into the idea of haunted toys, like famously haunted toys, and obviously we go down rabbit holes here. So the first haunted doll I thought of that sent me down a rabbit hole was Robert the Doll. Famous, and we'll get more into that later.
All right.
But of course, Robert the Doll sounds a lot like Robert Duvall.
Duvall.
Exactly. Apocalypse Now. Lots of stories.
I thought he was a Ghostbuster.
Robert Duvall. I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Apocalypse Now, like famously, like tough, like movie set to be on and to get that done.
Right.
Marlon Brando was not going to be Colonel Kurtz originally. Apparently, Harvey Keitel was actually in the running for that role.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I also was looking into the rumor that Colonel Kurtz was going to be played by Richard Simmons. And when looking into that, it seems like an odd fit, I know. I found out when he was younger, part of what led him to being into fitness was that he was overweight and heavy, and actually played in a couple Federico Fellini movies as a freak show character. Freak show, of course.
I probably didn't recognize him.
Now you know, you'll have to go back and watch.
I will.
Maybe we'll set up a screening sometime.
Ooh.
But freak show, of course.
Chris Angel.
Nope, Silverchair album, band that you and I like, Australian rock band. Silverchair, named after The Silverchair, a novel by C.S. Lewis in the Chronicles of Narnia series.
Narnia.
Naturally, that led to me thinking, what happened to the lives of those children after they lived an entire life in Narnia? One, it's got to be boring, just to go back to
I think
school
one of
and-
them went to work at a car wash. I'm not sure, but I'd heard that.
That was probably Edmund.
More than likely.
I would think so. But they come back, they live this entire life where they're like royalty, and then they come back to being like upper middle class in whatever Britain, whenever that was set. But one thing that's not discussed is that they had this lifetime of experience, and that gave them an unfair advantage against other kids their age in certain things.
Okay. Yeah, that
It
makes
actually
sense.
had a massive effect on the like local London tiddlywink scene.
Oh, yeah, there was a whole brouhaha back when. I mean, I know the tackle tiddlywinks, that was an incredible period in the tiddlywink scene. Because, I mean, it went from tackle to, I mean, the hoodlums gave up soccer and rugby. The only part that bothered me, it's hard to see a tiddlywinks match when you're up in that nosebleed section,
I think
you
that's
know,
a good
in the
problem.
big arenas.
That's a good problem though if you're selling out the seats for that.
Well, I mean, it was one of the highest earning sports in the British Isles.
Yeah. The other part of that, like you get in all these like rough characters, you will, on the tiddlywink scene. Some of the traditional, more good-natured kids also got out of it. A lot of them started getting into, you know, harder music and stuff like that, and possibly the origin of like Sid Vicious, Johnny Rotten, not Joe Strummer. But they got into that and the occult stuff, Aleister Crowley, and they started getting involved with these haunted dolls. It all came back like full
Right.
circle, sort of like the Enfield poltergeist case, very famous, which was investigated famously by the Warrens, who were a longtime owner of the Annabelle doll. Like I said, we are back, full circle.
Ghostbusters. Well, the Warrens, right? Because they did ghost stuff.
They did do ghost stuff. I'm not sure if they actually busted anything.
Okay.
Some people would argue they may or may not even be legit, or may have been past tense. You, in a different state, you talked about the Annabelle doll. Didn't you say that it has a new owner?
Yeah. Matt Rife, a comedian known for really enjoying paranormal stories and what have you. He ended up purchasing the Annabelle doll and a lot of the Warrens' property and stuff. So he owns this doll, which in just weeks prior to the purchase might have been connected to a death that happened. They were taking Annabelle on a tour, and apparently every city they went to, some sort of major like a negative event would happen in the city within a week. And one of the more eye-catching one was the guy that actually handled the doll itself ended up dying from natural causes.
Did they elaborate on that?
I haven't seen
Tiny strangulation
Yeah,
marks?
yeah.
whatever the case. The guy died. Probably the worst thing that happened during this tour, and then
Little bitty poke marks all over their body. Yeah.
That's just from ordering someone around.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Maybe that guy wasn't quick enough with like the coffee or something.
I guess.
Okay, well, I had read some stuff about Annabelle too, and
Okay, sorry.
do you see something?
I just heard walking.
So the idea in popular culture, you are a mess today.
What?
I mean, I get it. We're all a little sleep deprived, but now it's very much invaded popular culture, and movies
yes.
famously have had haunted dolls back as far as the 1930s. Of course, some other like examples that we know, Twilight Zone. I mean, like,
Yes.
the amazing like episode there, Child's Play, like more recently. It's not even that recent. We're old. Puppet Master.
Chucky.
Child's Play, yeah.
Yeah.
Poltergeist. Some really good examples. Are there any like media examples? I guess, or real life examples if you had it. Hey man, take it easy.
I'm good. As long as we're here under
Deep.
under the light.
Deep breathing. Deep breathing.
Under the light.
Deep breathing. Is he gonna make it?
I don't know if he's going to make it, and I shouldn't laugh. That's not nice. But we
Well,
could.
it's funny when you.
That was like 4 minutes ago.
It just dawned on me that you said you had a space heater. All right, sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, I was going to ask though. I mean, I'm assuming, right, hopefully not, that nobody here has had any actual experience with like a possessed item or something like that. But are there any like media movie portrayals? Yes, media movie portrayals that have really like stuck with you.
You know, the thing is, when I know it's a movie about a possessed doll or stuff like, I don't want to even enter into that world because my aunt collected dolls but these are the old porcelain things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, they always looked like they were out to get you. I don't
Yes.
care. I don't care. I don't care. And Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy they freak me out. I don't care about that either because who dresses like that? I mean, come on. You had to be possessed to dress that
Literally,
way.
the fashion sense is probably the worst.
Yeah, and the ones that when they sit up, they go, "Mama," it freaks me out.
Yeah.
It just, and you can see, I look freaked out. I look like I've gone through Hades and back. You can see the look and everything.
I see, even as you talk, you're like a third of this one.
Are you guys familiar with the Batman villain, the ventriloquist?
I think I've seen pictures of him.
No.
Well, very similar to that. This villain is an older gentleman, and he's got a ventriloquist doll, and it's two split personalities, and he doesn't know that they're separate people, and his goons don't know that it's a separate person. And you, as the reader or as the viewer, you're kind of unsure if it's like a possessed doll because it's doing things on its own, including hurting the ventriloquist himself. And, he refers to the doll as Mr. Scarface. So it's Scarface and the ventriloquist. And you're just unsure the entire time of if it's a mental thing or if it's something, truly evil. That's just something that it kind of popped in my head.
One thing, I think we can all agree on though, is that even though like portrayal of those things in movies or comic books or video games, even though those might be scary, it's just fortunate, that that's fiction and that doesn't actually really happen to anyone. Ah! Just kidding, guys. All in good-natured fun. We were talking about like the media portrayals. Of course, the Warrens, going back to that, very well known with the Conjuring series. Annabelle, probably the most famous because of that series, now haunted doll. In the movies, she's a porcelain doll, but in real life, she was a Raggedy Ann doll. And your look alone says there's an issue there.
Don't trigger, buddy. Don't trigger me.
You have bad history, other than you said your aunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she collected all kinds of, especially the ones with the porcelain heads, and she had Raggedy Ann and Andy there too, and they would appear in different rooms when nobody moved them that I was aware of. So I have some bad memories of those puppies.
Those are the most interesting stories with any of the dolls, are the ones where they allegedly move on their own. With Annabelle specifically, she had that too. Maybe it is actually just a Raggedy Ann trait and they didn't say it on the box. She was owned by a college nursing student who lived in college, campus housing with a roommate, and they would report that Annabelle would move around. Nothing sinister with them, but she also had a male friend who would come around, and this male friend would get notes written for him, threatening notes on scraps of paper, written for him on paper that they didn't actually own.
They didn't own the paper?
That type of paper, like the
Okay.
type of paper.
Okay. That's
Which is like, okay,
mysterious.
yes. And so in addition to moving, like that's weird. Apparently didn't like him. The Warrens were called to investigate after the doll allegedly, again, tried to choke him. And he had, like claw marks on, oh, I'm so sorry. Claw marks on his chest. See? Crazy. That probably doesn't help your Raggedy Ann fear too much.
No, it's not a help, but you don't have to go goofy over it. Tone it down there, Cecil. It's all right. Okay.
How is it? Why is it picking on me? What did I do?
We care for you. We're just trying to get you a little centered and focused and calm down.
We may know nothing about this place, but this is a place of peace and happiness.
This is a safety zone. You're safe here.
Slow. I'm going slow. Slowly. Nice and easy.
Okay, I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry now too.
Or we can do it like this.
Moment of bonding and unity that
None of us wanted.
none of us wanted.
Not at all. I'm done.
Maybe one person. Okay, so Annabelle, Robert the doll, that's probably my favorite of the stories. The main owner lived in Key West, Florida. They got this doll, Robert, for I think their little boy, their little son, also named Robert. Kind of creepy also.
Yeah, but
Coincidence.
somebody is going to come into the room when you call them, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just the height of which one.
There,
Yeah.
there it is.
But Robert is another one. He moved around a lot, and this is guests who came to visit the house would say that stuff would move in the house, or he would be in a different position at a time when they thought they were the only ones there with Robert the doll. The parents supposedly heard Robert the son and Robert the doll having conversations, like in his room, and that was with two distinct voices talking back and forth to each other. He had like a preferred room. It was either like a turret window, like a turret room.
Yes.
I think that was his preferred room. The parents didn't want him to stay there, but even passersby out in the street would report that they'd be walking by and see him sitting in the turret window after he'd been moved to the attic.
I
or
think
another room.
that's a common theme. You'd either have a turret window or a bay window, but it's had something where you could see it, and yeah, in all of those kind of reports, there's one of those two, generally in those. Which made sure that my house doesn't have any of that stuff.
I'm so sorry to derail. I literally just thought of this. Key West, Robert the doll, the main like commercial street
Yeah.
on Key West, Duval,
Get out.
Robert Duval, Robert the doll. This just keeps getting crazier and crazier. I'm sure, sorry, you can't imagine anything crazier than that. But it's just, yeah, crazy coincidence. Let's see, Okiku, Japanese doll, not as like notorious or scary as the other. That's just the next one name I could remember. Japanese, like sort of like a geisha or a kabuki style, like white face paint look with black hair. And this was a doll Japanese couple gave to their kid. The kid unfortunately ended up passing away. They kept the doll for her memory. And the story is that the hair continued to grow. And it was eventually tested and found to be human hair in the doll.
Do you think it could grow on like a large animal?
What kind of animal do you have in mind? Should have guessed.
Why would you ask a question like that?
We're having a fine conversation.
The whole process, and the ball was rolling, and then you went off into the ditch there.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it.
I think the last time we talked about it, you didn't know if it was a duck or a woman, and you weren't sure you saw anything. So,
I don't know.
Yeah. Is this all in your mind? Is it in your mind?
No. Tom, no. Okay. Please, no. Please, yeah. Let's talk about how great everything
copping
is.
an
Let's just
attitude
talk about
now.
how great everything
it
is.
is. I hate to be this way, but I think it's time we should take a break, and maybe somebody can adjust their attitude. I'm not going to say who. I know that sounds a little passive aggressive, but All right, guys, welcome back from that little break. Anyway, I went to the media room because it's just getting a little heated, and it was unnecessary, in my opinion. Not really any reason for it, but let's move on. In the media room, just to show that things aren't really as bad as some of us might think, I asked the Void, hey, can you generate some images kind of showcasing, symbolizing the experiences we've all had? Mm-hmm. So the Void came up with some images, and if we take a look over here, we can kind of see those. Yeah, see, there you go. Like, look, this is, honestly, I don't want to exaggerate. This is lovely.
What?
Yes, I know. And so I hear all this stuff about it being so bad and dangerous, but
What?
I am having a great time.
Where?
Everywhere.
What?
You've been holding out on me.
Let's take a look at Tom's.
Okay, this is what it's like. These are the reasons that I can't sleep. This is the kind of neighborhood that I have to hang around in. I'm looking for water, and
But you found it.
but it wasn't warm.
I'll admit that does have a little different vibe.
Yeah, But my mustache is luxurious.
Immaculate.
Yes.
Immaculate.
Once again.
Yeah, and again, I can't even oversell that. That's immaculate.
No.
Why are you so buff?
What do you mean?
That's kind of hurtful.
You notice my buttons, there's no stretch here.
I mean, I know you've been bulking up, but
Bulking out.
Well, I do like pizza.
It's true. When you can get it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't any either, I don't think.
You got to be quick with a camera to see the pizza when it's in my neighborhood.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Bugs.
What?
I don't know.
just grubs and just shreds of newspaper.
I hate to sound, like a broken record, but I don't think it's maybe as bad as you're saying. So I also asked the Void, hey, can we take a look at Tony's experience here? Ooh, okay. Well, that is different. Okay. Is this all the time?
All the time.
What do you see?
I see duck people. Is there? Yeah.
I know exactly what it is. You read too many of your blankets and fell asleep.
I don't have blankets. I have newspapers.
It was a joke. But yeah, you were reading and you fell asleep. And you had something on the brain.
The
Newsprint.
void literally just showed what it's doing to me.
I'll check to see if that's
That's a head scratch.
maybe it made a mistake. But it is weird. Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay. I think we can sum up your experience so far definitively as at least weird.
Okay.
Oh, The Sixth Sense. A movie about ghosts. Good call.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, there was even a worse one way back when I was young. This is one of the earliest cars. It was a show called
Your feet go through the bottom and you run?
Well, it's a little later than that. No, you're right. Nice though. I like that. No, this was called My Mother the Car.
Ah.
Yeah, and Ann Southern possessed this old Ford, and Jerry Van Dyke had to deal with the hilarity that ensued. But it was still possession, any way you look at it.
Yeah, but cars have never just gone on and killed people before.
I beg to differ. There are killing fields galore out there with cars that kill people and trains that kill people. And we build them that way, better known as
Thomas the Tank Engine.
amusement parks.